Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. This is a game of who do we believe? No, I'm not having a go at people. I'm having a go at me more than anybody. But I've got a built-in thermometer that's evolved over my life where wherever I am, I can tell the temperature within probably 1 or 2 degrees centigrade accurately. Yeah? It's not a knack, it's nothing, it's just happened that way. Now I'm in the house at the moment with the door to the grow room shut, and I know that the temperature in here is around 21-22 degrees C. I'm not very good at guessing humidity, but it's not dry air. My gadget over here says 22.3. I'd say that's probably somewhere near it. It says 72% humidity. That's probably because it's sat right next to a humidity tray. The ambient humidity in the room is not going to be as high as that. But now I just want to show you something. Now the camera lens may fog up, in which case it's going to go pretty misty pretty quick. I'm going to walk out here. Now that I've got out here, the temperature in here is cooler. Now okay, I've got my back to 2 large circulating fans, yeah? If I get out of the draft, it's cooler. There is no way it's nearly 28 degrees in here. That gadget says it is. It's not. It's a lot cooler and buoyant in here. So my gadgets are not reading true. It's difficult to say why. If I swap that gadget with the one in the house and change them over, the one in the house will come up to that, and that one will go down. So it's the temperature reading out here is wrong, which possibly means the humidity level's wrong as well. These gadgets are a bit cheap and cheerful. I was just going to have a look round the corner and see what... See now the thermostat actually says 30 degrees out here, 30.8. There's no way it's that hot out here. I would say it's about 21-22 degrees with a cooling breeze. Don't forget, every breeze has a wind chill effect. If you've ever been on a mountain where it's -10 and there's a breeze gets up, suddenly it's -20 and it's not funny. A breeze can turn you from not very comfortable into damn near freezing, and vice versa. If you're overheating, a breeze can bring you down to comfortable, and that's all these do. They create a breeze. This is not a gale, it's a breeze. The larger the fan, the more gentle the airflow. I know that sounds a bit wrong, but trust me, it works. These things don't have to turn that fast to move the air. So it's a breeze, it's a gentle breeze. I've always said, if it's a draft, you'll probably want to get out of it. If it's a breeze, it feels quite pleasant. But we've also got this thing down here, which has been on for the last couple of hours because it's sunny today, and that has a dramatic cooling effect, and it's serious. That air there, that's probably only about 10-12 degrees. That is cold. You wouldn't want to stay in that, seriously. I mean, my hand's starting to feel quite, cold now. It's also soaking wet. It does chuck a lot out, that thing. So I've got gadgets in here that are reading wrong. It's a lot cooler in here than my gadgets are telling me. This is good to a degree. But quite honestly, I'm still in the growing season. We haven't finished with the growing season in here. So I'm actually going to change my settings. And even though the settings I'm going to set are going to sound ridiculous, I'm still going to change them because I want that to stop running. Because the outside temperature outside is quite cool today. probably only about 21, 22 degrees, and that's the real temperature of the air I'm sucking in, which is why this grow room feels around that temperature, because that's the air I'm constantly sucking in. But what I'm doing now is I'm taking out a little bit of heat that I could do with stopping in here. So I'm going to see if I can change it. God knows what it's set at. It says the thermostat that controls the inlet and the outlet fan currently says 30.9. That's probably because there's some sun on the wire or something, or on the gadget. It's just relative. And that's currently set to 27. I'm going to up that. 28, 29. I'm going to set that to 30. And then with any luck, in a relatively short space of time, they'll shut down. When they shut down, it'll warm up a bit in here and hopefully stay a little bit warmer. And if it gets a little bit warmer and I'm stopping the air being sucked out, the hydrofogger will shut down as well. The hydrostat currently says 41%, 42. It's higher than that, I can tell. I mean, my jeans are soaking wet for a start, and with all the extra humidity from, you know, my humidity trays and now my nice shiny moss, the humidity in here is a lot higher than what that gadget says. If you buy cheap and cheerful gadgets, they will do a job, but it's never going to be a precise job. Now, as I said, I've got some inbuilt thermometer that tells me what's going on temperature-wise. Unfortunately, it's not that good at humidity. But the humidity in here feels buoyant. Yeah? So I'd say I'm currently at about 21, 22 degrees with probably 50 to 60% humidity. Why? Because I'm comfortable. And that's where I'm comfortable. Starts getting much hotter than that, I start feeling the heat. Much colder than that, I might think about taking my shirt sleeves down. So anyway, I'm going to play with some settings because it's not warm enough in here. I never thought I'd say that. It's not warm enough in here when the sun's shining. So I'll see how I get on. That still hasn't shut down. Maybe I need to go up one. Let's go up another one. At the moment it's still saying 30.8. As I said, there's no way it's that hot in here, it's not even close. And I set it to 30. Let's take it up to 31 and see what happens. Right, that shut them down. So we're now not sucking in cold air from outside, but we're also not taking any hot air out. But at the moment I haven't got any hot air. So let's see what that does. Now if they start cutting in and out every sort of 10-15 minutes, I think that's going to be a closer representation. The other thing I'm going to do is move that, because I've got a feeling the sun's getting on that. I'm going to stick it over here where there's no chance of any sun getting on it and see if it drops down. They don't react quickly, those things. As I say, they're only £6 on eBay. You can't expect miracles for £6, you know. You get temperature that you can change between centigrade and Fahrenheit. You get relative humidity. You also get a minimum and maximum. Yeah? And you get a clock. For £6, it's never going to be great, is it? It's always going to be somewhere near it, perhaps. But I can see that temperature's starting to drop already. So we'll see what happens, but back when we had the serious heat outside, you know, and the temperature outside was sort of 25, 26, 27 degrees, in here it really was 28, 29 degrees. You walked out here, it was like walking into an oven with a fogger on, you know, like going into one of the tropical houses at Kew Gardens or whatever you've got in your country, and it wasn't comfortable. It was warm, humid and sticky, yeah, a little bit over the top, and today it's a little bit cooler. Already I'm now starting to feel the temperature rise with my inbuilt thermostat. Yeah, it's because I'm not sucking in so much cold air. So we'll give that a go and we'll play with it, because I know when I walk out here what it should feel like on a sunny day, and I just it was literally as I brought the moss trays out, I thought, God, it's not very warm out here. Why are all the fans on? And I thought, hang on, don't think my settings are right. And they can be affected. You know, I mean, the filtered sun is shining on both of those gadgets, so the gadgets themselves are heating up. That could affect their reading. As I said, they're only cheap and cheerful. I'm not paying 80, 90 quid for a humidistat. You know, I'll adjust the settings until I get it to feel right, and I'll go by that rather than what a gadget says. So that, you know, you can play with them, but they're not that accurate. Yeah, I can see temperatures dropping down and humidity's going up. So that's giving it's going to end up giving a truer reading, I think. So all it was probably was the sun was catching the corner of the gadget over the top of the pot, and the gadget was warming up. So we'll see how that goes anyway. Already I can feel I've probably gone up 1 or 2 degrees already out here. We're probably around 23 now. So it's working. And I'm going to have to play with these, because certainly with the shorter days, you know, I don't want short days without some heat. Stuff's still growing out here. I know I got some cool growers out here, they have to lump it to put up with it. I've also got some warmer growers that, you know, don't want whole days of 21, 22 degrees. They need that 24, 25. I'd like it out here during these days as the growing season starts to slow down. I'd like 25, 26 degrees out here with 70% humidity. Be happy with that. That'd be great. But it's a matter of playing with the gadgets until I get it, because at the moment I haven't. Okay, fiddling. I'm not quite sure why I even filmed that. Most of you probably don't even want to know, but you know, it's getting your growing environment to feel right. I've always said, like with Phalaenopsis and some other types of plants, if you're comfortable, the chances are they are. Yeah. And when I walked out here, I was not comfortable. I thought, this is not warm enough. I'm not going to rush in and put a cardi on, but I know what it should feel like out here, and that wasn't it. So we'll have a play, and we'll see where we go from there. And I need to get this balance right. Just for the, you know, it's only for another 5 or 6 weeks, but they're important weeks. Canes are finishing off, getting their last spurt done, you know, so I need stuff to work. So we'll see how that goes then. Bye for now, see you later.